Here's what we're working on today. This was dropped off with a complaint of a no start. So this is what they gave me. They dropped off the bar oil and this can of the Moto Mix. This all looks pretty new. It's a Stihl MS 180. Not sure exactly the date of manufacture, but it's definitely pretty new. So I'm going to start troubleshooting of why this won't start. One thing I was thinking before I did anything was I was looking at this Moto Mix, which this is open. There is a code up here, and I'm not sure which is the date code and which is the batch number, but I believe it's batch number, the time, and then the date code. So I'm guessing that this was made on January 25th, 2019. And they say that this is good for 5 years unopened, 2 years if it's open. This, let's see. It's pretty full still. So I doubt that this is the problem, but it is a thought. The fuel might be bad. So I will put you up in the tripod here and I'll start going through the steps to see why this saw won't run. Okay, I'm going to look over the saw just generally just to make sure that there is fuel in there, which there is fuel. Everything else seems like it's on there. Like I said, it looks like a pretty new saw. I'm going to check and feel for compression. When I pull this rope, it definitely has compression. So we know that they didn't fry the piston or something by putting the wrong fuel in. I did open this up and smell the fuel, and it doesn't smell bad, and it smells like it is this Moto Mix stuff, which would be a good sign that we don't have to worry about bad fuel. So before I go any further on this, I'm going to actually just check the customer's complaint of a no start. These Stihl saws are very particular with how you have to start them. There's a procedure in the owner's manual, and if you follow that procedure and your saw's running right, it should fire up pretty easily. So I'm going to do that. The procedure is you would put the saw on full choke. You're going to pull this until you hear the saw. It'll almost start, like you'll hear it half start. Immediately after it does that, like cough for a half start, you want to kick it to the half choke position. If you leave it on full choke, you'll flood the saw out and then it won't start. So I'm going to try that now and we'll see what happens. Okay, full choke. Okay, it just coughed, so that's good. Now we're going to kick it to the half choke position. All right, as you guys just saw, a couple pulls following this proper starting procedure, and the saw did just fire right up. So sadly, I think this person dropped the saw off when it really doesn't need any repair. I'm going to pull the air cover off and make sure that the air cleaner is actually clean. Like I said, this saw doesn't look very old, so I don't suspect it to be too dirty. The blade is still sharp. So I'll look it over, and when I give it back to the customer, I'm just going to show them the proper starting procedure, and then they shouldn't have any problems. So if you have one of these saws, make sure starting procedure as follows. Full choke. Pull until the saw coughs, tries to start. Then, after it does that, put it in the half choke position. Pull until the saw starts, then move it to the run position. Let the saw warm up for a minute, and then get to cutting. If you follow that procedure, you shouldn't have any problems. Alright guys, this was an easy one, so thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next video.